Hi, this is Tom. Welcome back to my channel. I have schizophrenia and some other mental illnesses, and that's what we talk about here. Right now, I want to talk about my black eye, as you can see, and it's been swollen for a couple days. Now, I'd love to be able to tell you a good story about that, like I got into a big brawl or something, but that isn't what happened. What did happen was that I was having a very long, extended time of being awake, over 48 hours, and I was working almost that entire time. Now, that happens when you have schizophrenia. Sometimes you run through patterns of having to sleep a lot or not being able to sleep at all. So I went about 48 hours. Wasn't even drinking a lot of coffee or anything. Well, it was raining outside like crazy here. And when I went out to check on a couple things in my patio, my back patio, and it was so wet that I slipped and I fell and I hit this part of my head, and I also hit my knee. And as you can see, I got my brace on my knee. I can't really walk that good right now. So I'm kind of a mess. Luckily, a friend of mine was coming over that afternoon, and he saw me, and he helped me out dressing up my eye a little bit. But it's just going to take a little while to heal, and it should be fine. I don't think I'll have a scar. I hope not, at least. Even though it'd be kind of cool to have one right there. Anyway, I just want to say that's one of the things that happens with some mental illnesses is that you just can't get enough sleep sometimes. You can't even go to sleep. And when that happens and you get to a stage of fatigue because of that lack of sleep, you got to be careful what you're doing. Walking outside on some slippery surfaces and things is what happened to me. But I also get into situations sometimes where I have to cancel plans and tell people that I can't even go somewhere because I don't think I feel good enough to drive because of my mind, because of things that are happening that just make me disoriented, like I was without some sleep. But that can happen when I'm having a schizophrenic episode as well, which I believe I was having that too. You got to watch your step. You got to be careful. I should know by now. I just took a little bit too risky of a venture outside in the rain, and and I should have known that something like that could have happened. But now I'm gonna have to just heal up and get better. And I actually got a little bit of sleep last night, about 4 hours, but I'm still having some insomnia, and I don't know if that's going to get a lot better very soon. But like I said, with schizophrenia and some other mental illnesses like you may have, so sometimes you weigh up, so up that you can't even sleep, and sometimes you're so down that that's all you can do. It's just one of the symptoms. So as I always say at the end of my videos, I care very much about each and every one of you.